I'm hoping you can just orient those folks at home who may not be familiar with you or your work. What in the hell are you doing?
Well, right now I'm hoping to bring a dead town back to life. That's the overarching goal. I guess more specifically, right now I'm in a mining town from the 1800s, 1865. A town called Cerro Gordo was established. It was a boom town till about 1930. There's about 4,000 residents up here at its peak. They pulled about $500 million worth of silver out of the mountain right from these tunnels that I'm sitting in right now. And I bought this. I am here because in 2018, I bought the place with a friend of mine, a couple of friends that you know as well.
Yep.
And I have since, in March of 2020, when the pandemic hit, people were looking, hey, where am I going to socially distance? Where am I going to do everything? And so I moved up here thinking, hey, I'd be up here for a week or two. We'd wait this pandemic thing out. I'd be all good. And 4 years later, I'm living. I actually slept down here in the mine last night. So I am living 900 feet underground, and we're all in. We're all in on it.
Wow. Here's the follow-up question. Why? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, why is a good question. I think there's always like I think there's always the why than the real why. I think JP Morgan
Okay.
said there's always the reason and the real reason. The reason is that I love kind of like history and hospitality. I've always loved history growing up. I went to school for real estate and finance, and then somehow I found myself working in the book world. I worked with a lot of authors. That's how we got to know each other through Ryan Holiday. And so
Hmm.
I worked in marketing online. And so this seemed like a way to combine that love of history, of hospitality, as well as some marketing, kind of combine it all together. I think really what I was looking for was what you said before, like what is the thing that I'm going to give my all to, something that not just like captures your attention for a minute, but what like holds your attention for a long time, that thing that like you find purpose and meaning in. And I think that I looked at for that for a very long time. I remember pretty clearly there was a conversation that I had with Ryan Holiday. Actually, we were driving back from San Antonio one day, must have been 6 years ago. And I was being pretty successful. I was doing a lot in the digital marketing. I was working with amazing people like yourself and some other guys. And I remember Ryan kind of looked over. He's like, "So like, what's your thing?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what's my thing?" He's like, "You're good at a lot of things. But like, what is your thing?" Because everybody eventually kind of gets segmented into their thing. Like Ryan's the
Yep.
stoicism guy. And so like I was like, I don't know. I like history. I like buildings. I like these different things. And it wasn't for a couple of years until I found Cerro Gordo. But I think that for the longest time, I was looking for that thing to kind of, again, sink my teeth into and give my all to. And I think it came to me as a text message from my friend that sent me a link that said, "Hey, buy your own town for under $1 million," which is an amazing headline for an article. I got to give it to whoever crafted that. I was like, I'm in. And so I clicked on it and I came out here a couple days later. I thought, hey, this is a pretty cool town. This could be an adventure of a lifetime. And then it's been that and a lot more.